Hey guys, it's your girl Anastasia, and we are going to be doing some teaching videos with GIMP in IMVU Studio. So let's get started. First of all, as you can see, we're using a BB Washington mesh. We're using her Siren mesh. I like to start my sizes up with the BBXL because I am a curvaceous cutie Abby, just like I'm curvaceous and cutie in I'm a curvaceous cutie in real life. So what we want to do. You want to make sure that you have your MCG guidelines and all that kind of stuff. So we'll make some underwear and everything for that. So you need an MCG scan. It's easier to use the MCG scan because you can actually see where the colors are and all that kind of stuff and all that jazz. Alright, we are going to download the front and back pants, and it'll make sense in just a little bit. We're not going to download the sleeves because this is going to be a sleeveless gown, and we're going to download the front and the back of the dress. Alright, so we'll get started in 2 seconds. Alright, here we go. So we're going to click that and boom, derive. And then we're going to wait for it to pop up. Let me make sure it fills up the entire screen. And we're just waiting for it to pop up. Over here you can see this the material. This is everything for the dress right here. I do not want all this stuff on her. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to inventory and we're going to take all of that off. Okay, so where it says in use, take it off, 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 scroll down, take it off, and take it off. So we got all of that taken off, and what we're going to do is we're going to take off all of these colors that are right here except for the underwear, because we need to make the underwear for our dress, our dress, so we don't have any MCG issues. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to go right here to the opacity slide, and we're going to click add an image. And it's going to pop up right there. What I would tell you to do beforehand, when you download everything, make sure you have a folder to put all of your stuff in so you're not trying to look all over the place for things. So we're going to put black in the area. In case you're brand new to creating, if you put black in opacity, it makes everything see-through. If you put gray in an opacity, it turns it sheer. And if you put white in an opacity, it makes it opaque. Alright, so we're going to do that for the left sleeve. And what I like about this is you don't have to keep doing add an image. You can just click that right there and then go to the next one. Boom. Keep going on down, going on down, going on down. And if you have any questions about this tutorial, please leave your questions and comments in the comments below. So, yeah. It's been a while since I've taught on here, so, and you will be getting more and more tutorials from me, so look out for those, okay? Just got 2 more. Okay, and we can close that out because we don't need that anymore, and we're going to click preview. There we go. I was going to say, so because that's white, it looks just really weird, but you can see that's the way that it is right there. So, oh, I put that in there beforehand. I got a little bit trigger happy. So we're going to open up our little folder. We're going to go on to our pictures. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. And we're going to go to new dress. And this is the MCG scan right here. There we go. And what we want to do is make sure that you have all of the red covered. And this is your MCG opacity right here. I took a moment to make that. All you have to do for this, have 2 layers. I like to start off with a transparent layer and color all of the red that would show up, color all of that black, put a black layer underneath it, and boom, you have an opacity. So, ooh, I'm gonna cut that off, and I'll go ahead and show you how to do it. Because some of you might be brand new to GIMP. So there we go. So you want to do that, and I like to go in really close so I can see exactly what I'm doing. So I like to go up to like 400, sometimes 800, and I do the top and the bottom separately because as you can see there's like minor variances, and on the left and the right side of the bikini. So boom, boom, boom. Go in, and we're going to use our handy dandy paintbrush, and we're going to change this from black to white. Boom. Click OK, and change that mode from overlay to normal. Put your opacity on 100%. I was working on something else, that's why it was all over the place. You do not want your brush size to be that big. You want it to be okay, size 6 to 8. I'm gonna go down to a 6. And I like to use my shift key because it lets me go on around so I can see what it is that I'm doing. And you want to make sure you cover up all of the white, because even if you have like a little, like that little pixel of pink right there showing, your outfit will be rated AP instead of GA. So you want to cover all of that up. And what I like to do is I like to cut off the skin so I can see what that looks like a little bit. And I'm going to cut it back on. Hold on. I brought down my pieces. So I'm going to cut that off just a little bit. So I'm using my eraser tool right there. And bring the opacity back up on there. So it's still a little bit pink showing. What you can do, you can duplicate that layer, and that gets rid of that, and merge that layer down. Duplicate that layer again and transform it horizontally. That way you don't have to draw another boobala on either side. So you can merge that down so it's all one layer. And then we're going to scroll down to the bottom. We're going to add ourselves another new layer of transparency. And we're going to go back to our paintbrush. Bring that back down to 6. And I'm just going to start over here on that side using my lovely shift key to go where usually the line shows up so you can see what you're doing. But recording with Filmora and GIMP does not want to work together like that. So and I know you see like the little pink pixel showing. We're going to get rid of that too, okay? So now we got that. Got that. We're going to color our little friend in. Color, 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 color. Oops. Hit it. New paintbrush. Okay, all that's color. So we're going to do the same thing like we did last time. Duplicate that. Hold on. Don't duplicate the layer, because you still see some of the pinks right there even when you duplicate it. So we're just going to go over it just a tiny little bit. Teensy weensy. All right, so all that's covered. We're gonna go to layer, duplicate that layer, transform it horizontally, and we can zoom on out. And you can see all of that's covered. Sunshine, butterflies, rainbow, skittles. Now we just got to do the middle part right there. So we can go back down to like 400 or whatever. And we can use our lovely lasso tool. I'm going to go back up to 800 though. Scroll down. And what the lasso tool does, as you can see, it makes it so, I see a little pixel right there. We're going to get rid of that. It encapsulates anything that you wrap into it. So this is, hold on. Make sure you don't go over this flap because it's actually your neck. And then that right there. And then all the way around, and you see your little marching ants going on right there. And we're going to use our lovely bucket fill tool. And there we go. We have the opaque part of our opacity. We're going to click select none, and that stops the marching ants. And we go on top of that skin layer. We add ourselves a new layer of transparency. And we bucket fill that with black. Boom, boom. Now we have underwear opacity. Which one looks better? Does the new one that I made look better? Or does the other one look better? And I know I should be like labeling my, which one looks better? That one. Okay, that's the one underneath. This one is the one on top. Wait, bring the opacity back up. I like the one that we made better, so we're gonna save this as MCG Undies. Yes, we're gonna replace that. We're gonna go back over here to IMVU, and what I want to do, we're going to go back to not info, that's nice. Make sure you have purchased yourself an MCG skin so you can see what it looks like, because your unlike the old client, you don't come with your avatar wearing the MCG skin, so I suggest you purchase one. Go back to your inspector, and you're going to put your opacity in there. So you're going to add an image. And I'm going to click preview. And there we go. As you can see, there's no red, no nothing showing. Everything is good. Sunshine, butterflies, rainbow, skittles. What I do love about this new IMVU, hold on, is you can actually look upside down. There we go. And so you can see in between her legs, there's nothing showing. Everything is good. It looks good. Great. I don't like having the white right there, so we're just going to put that black over there. Come on. There we go. So everything that needs to be covered is covered. I'm happy, you're happy, everybody's happy. So the next thing that we need to do is close it out. All right. So we can start from the body bag, and we're going to click unassigned asset on the opacity, the body front. Wait a minute. We're going to do that later. And just trust me, there's a method to my madness. Click preview. Okay, cool. So we're going to go to dress front, and then we're going to take the opacity from that. Unassigned asset, dress back, unassigned asset, click preview. There we go. And so there's a dress that we're going to be working on right here. Excuse me. All right. So we're going to close this out because we're not going to work with that anymore. If you hear thunder rumbling in the background, it is because